Because I have more than one fraction on each side, I need to find that LCD. This denominator has an x plus 1, so the LCD needs an x plus 1. This one has a 2x, the LCD needs a 2x. That also has a 2x, the LCD has a 2x, we're totally fine with that. I'm going to now multiply each part of this equation by that LCD and just kind of figure out what cancels and what stays. So for example, if I take this first term, this 3x over x plus 1, and multiply it by x plus 1 times 2x, the x plus 1's cancel, and I'll be left with the 2x times the 3x, so what I'll write down is 6x squared. If I take this LCD and multiply it by this second part, this 2x's will cancel, and I'll be left with a negative 5 times x plus 1. And then on the right side, if I multiply the LCD by this expression, the 2x's will cancel, and I'll be left with 3 times x plus 1. So it looks a little grosser, but at least the denominators are gone, and this is all stuff that I learned from like back in Algebra 1. And we distribute the negative 5 and do that kind of stuff. After distributing everything, you get two expressions that look like these, and now I've got to decide, do I want to get one side equal to 0, or do I want to get x by itself? Well, we have x squareds and x's, so the only thing to do is get one side equal to 0. I'll go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides, and then 3 from both sides to get this side equal to 0, leaving me with 6x squared minus 8x minus 3 equal to 0. And might as well go ahead and divide everything there by 2 to give 3x squared, that's an 8, not a 3, minus 4x minus 4 equals 0. Oh yeah, don't forget the squared. Now we're going to try and factor this thing. So it looks like, 3x and x will give me 3x squared. I can get a negative 4. If I go 2 and 2, I get a 6 with a 2. And they can make a negative 4 if the 6 is negative and the 4 is positive. Setting each of these factors equal to 0, I can find the two answers. Subtract 2 gives you 3x equals negative 2, so x equals negative 2/3. If that equals 0, then x equals 2. And now I just got to go back to the original problem and check to make sure that neither one of these make me divide by 0. If x equals negative 2/3, none of these are 0. And if x equals 2, none of these are 0. So these are both my answers. They're both totally safe.